I'm David.
Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome back. And we have breaking news right here. Was not in the studio when this broke, but I did want to get your guys' thoughts on it and talk about this. This is a big event right here. Big news, breaking news right here for New York Mets fans. And Robinson Cano out for the entire 2021 season. Yep, car video today. Car video. We have the car video. But yeah, this is crazy, guys. And I'm just not going to have time to do a proper video. But Robinson Cano is out for the 2021 season. This is not the first time. If I'm not mistaken, he also was suspended in 2018 with the Mariners for this. And this is his legacy, his Hall of Fame efforts. This guy almost has 3,000 hits. And, maybe he would have been forgiven for one time, but twice. And this time it was a drug called Stanzolo. And I do not know anything about it. I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, but Stanzolo. Stanzolo, guys, do not take Stanzolo. Come on. But this is a guy who hit 316. In 2020, he actually had a decent year, 10 home runs, 30 RBI. He had a decent year in 171 at-bats. He had 54 hits. And yet here he is. And David Knight, you nailed it. Cano is killing his Hall of Fame chances. Yeah, I mean, they're getting more forgiving. But when you fail two times, two different drugs, I don't remember the other one, but it was something else. It wasn't Stanzolo. It was something else. But when you fail two different steroid tests, during a time where, you're getting tested, that's bad. And now that 2020 season is going to be, people are going to look at that and say, well, you hit 316 because you were on something. You were on something. Double X, I understand if you do it once, but if you keep on doing something, it's wrong. Yeah, absolutely. Call it LMAO again. What's up, MLB Joy? What's up, Michael Hood and everyone else? Car video today. And yeah, absolutely crazy breaking news today. Robinson Cano out for the whole year. And what does this mean for the Mets? Could they be looking for a different free agent now? Because, I was told, and obviously you guys know that people were all over me for my predictions video. And I accidentally didn't give the Mets any of the big free agents. I did end up giving them I can't remember the guy's name, the White Sox catcher, McCann. Yeah, and I think that they'll sign some guys. But what about now? Now that with the Cano out, could they be looking for LeMahieu even? I don't know. Could they be looking at Kiki Hernandez? Could they be looking at some of these guys, or do they have their own guy? What is it, Luis Guillorme? I'm not sure how good he is, but Solano to the Mets for DeGrom. Marcus Semien, more of a shortstop, but he's out there. Tommy La Stella, Kiki Hernandez. There are guys out there. Could the Mets be now in the free agent market for second basemen? Because now we don't know. Cano is out for the year and don't know if he's going to be back at all for 22. So this is absolutely massive right here. And I have no idea what's going to happen with the Mets at second base, if they'll just go with one of their guys like Guillorme, or are they going to try to grab someone on the free agent market? Because this is now a big hole. Cano, it looked like his career was maybe coming to an end. But after last season or 2020, it looked like this guy was actually doing pretty well, and maybe he was gonna be the full-time guy. What's up, Miss MSR Gamer? Disgraceful. What's up, Ben Grimsley, Clevy, and Belly? What's up, David Knight? LeMahieu will go multiple years, but if the DH is in play for after 21, it might work. Yeah, LeMahieu is going to be very pricey. But obviously, when you're looking for a second baseman now, he comes to mind. And when you talk about the Mets, who everyone is telling me are going to be ready to spend and spend big. Well, hey, you never know. George, what's going on? They don't need to sign anyone. Yeah, you're right. J.D. Davis at third and McNeil at second. Absolutely. They don't have to sign anyone, but apparently the Mets are trying to make a big splash. So you never know. But yeah, good point there with J.D. Davis and Jeff McNeil. They're still pretty well. They had some good depth as it is, no doubt about it. But guys, Davis. You want some depth. You want a star player. They're not stars. Davis and McNeil are awesome, but I mean, who knows? Who knows what they're thinking? Uncle Steve will spend some big money. I still think they prioritize Real Muto. Yeah, Real Muto is still probably their main priority, no doubt about it. I don't know. They may land Real Muto. That seems to be the opinion that that Real Muto is headed to the New York Mets. I haven't get him a can. I'm believing Real Muto when he said he's not keen on New York, but who knows? Can he play in the postseason? Probably, but I don't think we had a similar situation in San Francisco in 2012 when a guy was suspended, and it just take me a second to think of his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. He might still be around. He was with the Blue Jays recently and the White Sox, and his name is escaping me. But he had an amazing first half for the Giants. Got suspended, and they just didn't bring him back because once you make the playoffs, you just to throw a wrench in there like that. He hadn't played all year or played for a while. I doubt that they would do that, but. David Knight says he can't, so no, he's not eligible anyway. But even if he was, I don't think they would bring him in. Poor Mets are just destined to stay lower at the bottom of the NL East. James Decker. I would like them to prioritize Bauer. What's up, Nick Alcare? What do you think of this news? Let's get it from a Mets fan. What do you think of this news? This is nuts. Sean Norton, Double X. He probably did it because he was struggling. Hank Aaron did the same thing. Sorry. Oh, Melky Cabrera. Thank you. It was Melky Cabrera. His names for some reason. It's not that I don't know. I just can't think of the name. Steve Cohen needs to sign everyone. Cano is a dope. He's not saying he's dope, but he's a dope. Nick Alcare today might just do that. What's up, Logan? What's up, Gamer? How do you think the Padres will be affected by Clevenger being out? The Padres are still really good. They got so much offense. I think they're still going to be a force in the NL West. I wouldn't say a force because of the Dodgers, but you know what I mean. I mean, they're going to be really good. I think they'll be favorites still to win a wild card spot and finish second in the West, despite Clevenger being out, still with Lamet. And I think they'll find a way to enhance that rotation a little bit. They still have some other guys in that rotation that are decent, but they're definitely going to miss Clevenger. If it's fine if the Mets get Real Muto, and we have what is LED, PED, performance enhancing drugs. Do I have any with me? I don't have any with me right now, but performance enhancing drugs, guys. The Giants need some of the big names. Absolutely. I watch Mark Logan Van. Mark, Uncle Steve is a walking bank, and Melky Cabrera is the guy I was trying to think of. Melky Cabrera. Thank you guys, Jordan and everyone else. Yeah, his name was not popping in my head. Melky Cabrera, great player, but he might still be around. If last I checked, he was either still around or trying to stick around or a free agent. Why am I in a car? Because I'm out and about, because I'm not home. I'm pulled over for this video. Performance enhancing drugs, guys. I could get out the car. I could go into Carl's Jr. here. That's where I'm at. I could jump into Carl's Jr. and start doing it live inside there, but they might have a problem with that. Absolutely disgraceful. Super disappointed of Robbie be traded away for. That deal right there. That was the deal for this bum, and now he's not even able to help us. Yeah, interesting. Nick Alcare, I feel your pain on that one. I don't think it's ever really worked out completely for the Mets. He did play well in 2020, but now we know possibly why. Not saying for sure. We don't know when he started taking these PEDs, but bad news. And I think his Hall of Fame chances are pretty much zero. I think it's pretty much zero now. Thank you for streaming it, Eric, but I got to still uploaded mine before yours. Oh, man, David Knight, dude. You're all over everything, man. David Knight, if news breaks, David Knight knows. David Knight is the first to put up a video on anything. It's pretty actually scary how fast it is. Like, I think if if something's about to happen, I just don't know. He's just all over it. I almost think that David Knight has something to do with some of this stuff. Like he put some PEDs in Cabrera's drink, and then he waited, and he found out when the testing was, and then he had the video ready to upload. And as soon as the testing went, upload, boom, tested positive, boom, I got it. Something like that. Well, Hunter, I think the Marlins are the surprise team. Absolutely. If you want an example, look at Barry Bonds' stats when he was with the Pirates, and then look at the Giants' stats, totally different because of PEDs. Well, not just with the Giants, but mainly after 2000 or after 1999. When he came to the Giants in 93, he was still a legit player, and he was the best in the game. 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Several years he was clean with the Giants. But, yeah, after 99, 2000, it was a wrap there, and he went crazy with it. Hunter DeRosso is here. Rockies first in their division. How do the Braves play next year? Braves, I got my Braves logo right here. Got my Braves logo on the shirt. Unfortunately, also the Dodgers. This is my NLCS. Still got this shirt on from this morning, but How do the Braves place next season, Ben and Grimsley? I think they'll probably be favorites to finish first. I'm not going to give an official prediction, but I think they'll be the favorites to finish first, guys. So just wanted to put out this video out and get your guys' thoughts on it. I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, but yeah, it is official that Robinson Cano is out for the 2021 season. He has tested positive for PEDs. The Mets may go ahead, as mentioned in the comments, the Mets may go ahead and just stick with who they got in the infield, move guys around with McNeil and whatnot. But obviously they have enough guys, but at the same time, they're looking to spend money. And if they want to go big or go home, they could do that for an infielder, or they could still allocate that money towards a catcher and some starting pitching. Eric, who's your best GM in 2020 in your opinion? That's a good question. You got to think of the moves that were made. I really love the Reds moves, but it didn't pan out very well. They did make the playoffs, but it just didn't pan out. So I don't think I give it to the Reds GM. But I think the Dodgers, you got to give it to the Dodgers front office just in general for putting that team together. They won the World Series, and they are amazing. I know they have a lot of money, but they did a great job. So give it to them. And, the Marlins just got rid of their GM, right? They just hired a new GM. So with Kim Ng. So, I think of the Dodgers. If this thing in the front offices, the Dodgers got to get a lot of credit. Indians probably won't win a World Series till 2040. Lindor to the Mets, the Yanks, Theo to Cleveland. What if the COVID vaccine would show up as a positive for PEDs? We got big problems then. They got to figure something out there. That's a good question. Hunter DeRosso, and thank you so much, Hunter. I appreciate you jumping in here. I hope you're subscribed to the channel. I hope you all are subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Just to recap, we do have Robinson Cano has been suspended for the entire 2021 season. This is his second career suspension for PEDs. He was also suspended back in 2018 with the Mariners, and he had a great season in 2020, and this is going to somewhat hurt the Mets. I don't know if it's devastating per se, but it's not good news for the Mets. And I didn't mention though, they don't have to pay him. They don't have to pay him that $24 million or whatever. They don't have to pay him. So actually, this is probably a win for the Mets. This is a win for the Mets. They don't have to pay him $24 million. Elias Solomon even says, as a Mets fan, I'm so happy. So while it's not seemingly a good thing, in a way it is, because you don't have to pay him. And you can allocate that money wherever and get more free agents. And also, like has said earlier, you have guys in the infield that can move around and you can make this work. So, was he going to repeat that performance anyway in 21 with that 316 batting average, was 10 home runs and 171 at bats? Was he going to have that type of season? No, probably not, especially over a 162. I could definitely see him hitting 230, 240. So I think that this is actually it's not good news. I'm not happy about it because I hate to see things like that happen. But at the same time, for Mets fans, I can see why they feel like Elias does. Like here he is here, Elias Solomon. Young guys can play. McNeil can move back to second, and we could sign a center fielder to improve defense. Boom! So dropping the truth bombs there. Elias Solomon says he loves this. This is actually and remember, if you still had to pay him $24 million, then it's not good. But the fact that you don't, that he has to give that up, that's an expensive ass pill right there. Some Stanzolol. Can I get some Stanzolol? That's going to be $24 million if I'm right. I think it's around that $24 million. I'm not sure if that's perfectly what he's getting paid, but something like that. Hunter DeRosso, Cardinals need Springer to sign with him. That was my crazy prediction, but I got completely cussed out for that prediction, but we'll see what happens. Ben Grimsley, Braves fan, if it wasn't obvious. Braves fan, yep, Atlanta Braves, great team, all-timer. Used to watch them growing up on TBS, not TNT, TBS, TBS Turner station. Yeah, absolutely. Know all about the Braves. They're a great team. Pissed at them for 1993, but hey, what can you do? At least you got your world championship in 95. Gamer, I think we should trade Lindor in the deadline. I don't know if they're going to trade him beforehand. I had him possibly going to the Mets, and that's now with losing an infielder. I'm surprised I haven't even mentioned that. With losing an infielder here for 2021, that there's an even bigger hole there that they could definitely. And I said before they were going to have to figure something out, move guys around, but now it makes it even easier to move guys around when you have your second baseman out for the entire season. So we'll see. But of course, the Indians know that, and the Indians are going to be asking more. So yeah, it's going to be a crazy offseason. So much to think about, so much to follow. I wish I could make more videos on it. just doing a lot of work, guys. But I thank you so much for your support. I think Ozuna stays in Atlanta. Hunter DeRosso, very possible. Dodgers need Liam Hendriks. Yep, they got some free agents of their own. With a couple of relievers from the Dodgers are free agents. So yeah, they can definitely use Liam Hendriks. Dodgers don't need anything. Yeah, technically they don't need anything. Yeah, absolutely, they don't need anything. They're going to be favorites to repeat. You probably have to bet money on the Dodgers, and you don't even get your bet back. You probably, that's how much favorites they're going to be. Oh, what's up, Random Dan? What's going on? And Cano, yeah, Red Machine, yeah, we've been talking about it. That Cano is definitely out for 2021 with his second, not his first, but his second failed steroid test for Robinson Cano. So I want to thank everybody for jumping in here today. Let me send a big thank you out for everyone here. And if you missed the beginning of it, you can go ahead and feel free to watch this on playback. Should be on the channel very soon, if not as soon as I finish. So thank you so much. The Real Talking, he won't make the Hall of Fame now. I mentioned that. Yeah, Double X, I'm working on my MLB The Show content. I apologize that I'm way behind on that. It is coming. It is coming this offseason. Why is there a steroid test in the offseason? I think they have to keep them honest. You got to steroid test them all the time. Off season is when you can take the most steroids, if not, and get bulked up for the season, and then get off to a crazy start before they fade off. So I think you have to definitely do them during the off season. Yeah, 24 million, something like that. Thank you so much, George Sarmiento. I love the streams and the vids. I appreciate that. And everyone else jumping in here today. So just wanted to get this breaking news out there. You guys have a great day. Going to make a better, more proper video tomorrow covering this and anything else that might be happening. So guys, keep an eye out. Thank you again. We'll talk to you later. See ya!
You